Hello, and welcome back. I'm Lost, and this is Hearts of Iron 4. I love this game. So we're going to jump in, new game. I was testing out the First World War mod, the Great War mod, to see if they had fixed the naval invasions, and they still haven't. The naval invasions for the First World War should not be as easy as they are in that mod. It is frankly ridiculous. Alright. So we're back to the Second World War. Who do we want to do? Let's see. Turkey was fun. Spain was fun. Romania was interesting. I haven't tried. No, I have played Romania since the new ones. So, the main focus of the Second World War is always going to be Europe. Asia, the Pacific, they were always a secondary focus. Most of the action happened in Europe. I've done Japan. That was... God, I came so close to taking Moscow. My armies were up to here. And then the Germans failed. The Russians were almost out, and the Germans failed, and the entire thing collapsed. Ooh, that was rough. Alright, I'm not doing that again. I've played as the Raj. They're terrible. I could do something in South America, but then I'm dependent on the US not deciding to mess with me. You know what? I think I've done it before. I think I hated it. No, I know I hated it because I hate playing as France. You know what? Let's give Romania a try. We're going to give them another try. We're not changing any other settings. We're just going to jump in. We're going to see what happens. If I remember right from the last time I played Romania, I'm going to have to stabilize the economy. The king is doing stupid shit. I'm going to want to avoid a war to start with. Let's just convert everyone to basic infantry for now. Probably a terrible idea, but we're going to do it. Split them in half. We'll deal with the generals in a moment. Get our basic tech going. Factories are going to be critical, so we'll get them up. I will want the construction speed at some point. Roads or factories? Wow, not much of anything. And if I give in to the Russians and give them Bessarabia and southern Bessarabia, I'm going to lose anything I build here. Alright. Do this. Do this. And then we'll drop some roads to get the core up to 6. Okay. I don't need the tank because I'm not using tanks. And I think I'm going to avoid tanks and I'm going to go straight for the aircraft. And anti-tank guns. Submarines are probably going to make the most sense since I'm here. At least for now. But we need transports. Definitely need more rifles. And that. So that's where we'll start. Iron. Who won't mess me up? If I side with the Germans, I might be able to knock out Yugoslavia and Bulgaria and Hungary if I play my cards right. So I could have a nice little empire down here. They won't care too much about Greece. Italy will go for Albania. I can split this. I mean, I can give Italy the coast of Albania, or the coast of Yugoslavia, so that they have a land bridge. And that will cut off this from being my border to worry about. If Greece joins the Axis, then I don't have to worry about this. Turkey will keep anybody out of the Dardanelles. So I could have a nice, solid little territory that can't be navally invaded, and I just have to worry about the Russians. I like this idea. So, who do I want to make stronger? Well, let's start with the Germans. I'm not going to worry about the tungsten right now. I will just accept the impact on production. Excuse me. Bear with me. I'm going through and seeing what I've got. I don't want to puppet Bulgaria. I do want to divide Yugoslavia. I would like to split the Czechs. So we're going to go Balkan dominance, but I think before I go down that too much, I have to deal with the royal dictatorship. These I can deal with later. But yeah, if I go to revise the Constitution, I can get the Royal Foundation, which will give me more tech. And that is key to splitting the Czechs. King Michael's coup. This would kick out my current king. So we're going to go that way, because we need to get rid of the current king to solve some problems. That's already taken care of. My manpower is crap, and it's going to stay there for the time being. Volunteer only is good. Civilian economy is fine. I would prefer to get early mobilization. Partial mobilization can cause some issues, if I remember right, with the people inside of the state not wanting to do that, and they can force you out of it, depending on. I think that depends on mods. All right, let's get the time rolling. You start out slow still. Nice field marshal. Wow, 2 good field marshals. Could ask for better generals, but that's okay. Let's see, which of you is the offensive one? We'll do that. Your offensive, well, it doesn't matter, does it? No. Logistics, yes. You will go with him, who is selected, because the supply consumption is good. You will have this guy, because why not? Division recovery rate. Oh, I don't have the points. Alright. Let's change these colors around a bit. You will be red. Actually, I've got that backwards. You will be blue. Because this guy is better defensively. So this is going to be my striking army, if I ever get them large enough to do that. And the other one will be my defensive army, holding the line. So, attacker, defender. Ideally, my first strike is going to be against Yugoslavia. So we'll set up there. They're going to take the same line. And the idea I'm working with is these guys will push the line forward. And when they have to stop attacking, these guys will defend and hold the line in place. I do not have manpower with which to train new divisions. Not when you've got 857. I am going to need to get more manpower. But my general population is not large. Wow. Okay. Is anything I have going to help me with this? Not much. Well, that's okay. That'll give me 1%. I don't want to go this way. So I'm going to go to the flexible foreign policy. And I'm going to go pro-axis. Iron Guard. Yeah, that's fine. Well, this only... yeah, this only has to happen if I don't do the coup. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's kick the speed up more. I'm not going to field aircraft right now. It's not worth it at the moment. I don't have enough, and the aircraft I have are pretty garbage. I've got 4 destroyers, and I'm building a submarine force. I'll hold on to them for now. We'll deploy them there. Excuse me. That will keep all of the submarines in their own separate group. Okay. Yeah, I know I've got planes. Doesn't matter. Nothing else has happened yet. That's fine. Germany, 4-year plan. It's a nice, solid start for the Germans. Navy focus is probably a mistake for the French. Their navy isn't really going to matter that much. Strengthen the Polish state. You know, I haven't played Poland recently. But this does make sense. I mean, I would go Poland first. Unless you want to go join the Nazis. Which could be an interesting playthrough if you join the Nazis. Poland fighting with the Axis. I mean, it denies the Germans the factories. It changes the entire front line. It would actually be harder for the Axis to fight the Russians at that point. And I say that because of the way that the supply lines get drawn. Because the German supply lines are going to get routed through Berlin, and my supply lines, if I were Poland, would be routed through Warsaw, which would create this weird dual supply line thing. It might work fine as long as the roads are heavy enough. But the AI has this thing about dumping too many units onto a border and hoping to God that they can win in spite of the fact that they've just choked themselves on supplies. Alright, I can't do this until I have 25% world tension, so we're going to revise the Constitution, which will not cause a problem. And then I'm going to grab the extra research. Yeah. Good. Wait. What did that say? Yeah. Good. Perfect. Because the extra research is critical early game. That'll let me get my airplanes updated. And having the new aircraft will make it easier for me once I start producing them to actually get useful stuff done. Yeah, we'll grab the research speed for now. That early game bonus on the research speed is good and bad. I mean, you're spending time getting it, but at the same time, it's nice to have. Excuse me, I did not sleep well last night, and I'm recording this first thing in the morning. We're gonna ban communism. Oh, okay. That was just telling me that the penalty I was suffering because of the king's idiocy has gone away. This is actually a terrible place to fight because of the rivers. Trying to fight across the Danube is a problem. And that is this one. But I don't have a choice. If I'm going to take Belgrade, I've got to do it. Which means I'm going to go right into here. I am really short on rifles. Thankfully, I'm not planning a war anytime soon. We're going to kick the speed up to 5, though. There's no reason for me to be sitting here at 4 right now. Yeah, I'm not doing any of those. Italy won in Ethiopia. Congratulations, Italy. Second on the naval accords, which I'm not invited to. Factory out, bomb vulnerability, conversion speed. I take a slight hit to factory output, but base production efficiency is higher. Production efficiency retention is higher. And let's get construction speed up. I forgot to set the submarine to infinite Q. That was silly. There we go. Crap again. Alright, we'll take that to consumer goods this time. Because I need to get people into here like a silent workhorse. Because I'm going to need the political power. The silent workhorse will get it for me. While the king is doing everything in his power to take it away from me. Ah, good, my manpower has recovered some. Back from 800 to 84,000. Which means I could probably train a division. Soviets purge their leadership, that's fine. We're going to skip this, because if I do it, I can't do this. Right? Alright, let's just do Balkan dominance for now. Get our 4th tech running. I need ground support. Early on that. Yes, recon companies are wonderful. I said I was going to do aircraft and then I did recon companies. Oh well. The recon companies will apply to all of my armies eventually, so that's very beneficial. And I am perfectly fine taking it. What? England? Did you choose the black shirts? Yeah, they chose the black shirts. They chose. Wow. Interesting. Not what I expected, but kind of fun. And I didn't even set that up. Usually I have to set that up. Yep. Do that. Construction, Poland, Seas Baltic, that's fine. Mechanical computing. I don't need the resource efficiency gain. We'll do this just so we can get the fuel silos built because we're going to need them. And let's grab aircraft. Nope, need bombers. Gonna need attack bombers. U.S. passed Neutrality Act. That's great. It is always good news when the U.S. decides they want to be neutral, because if they don't want to get involved, it means more time for me to do stuff. Alright, Balkan Dominance. Which just gives me Justify War Goals. Fine. National Defense will give me some military factories, which I need. And it's definitely faster to do that than to try and build them myself. Oh, I've got the points now. Let's... You need to... Division Recovery. And Reinforcement Rate. Oh, you can get both. Excellent. Wait, you've got the offensive doctrine. Tell me this guy has the defensive doctrine. No, he has offensive. And he has logistics. Okay. Sticking with you where you're at. You're fine. Everything is good. Alright. Go, China! You're never going to get through the fortresses. Yeah, the level 2 fortresses on a river crossing, oof, that's rough. Which reminds me, I've got... Level 2, well no, these are hills. And there are no fortresses on the river here. Yeah, it's going to be rough, but if I do go to get... Blah, 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 blah. If I do go to war with Yugoslavia, I will at least not have to go through fortresses. Oh yeah, speed. Nope, we're already up at 4. That's good. It'd be really funny to see the Germans go pose Hitler. We'll see what happens. And I saw a democratic bloc here in the middle, with fascism on either side. Can make for an interesting war. Yeah, I had to pay for that one. Nice. My manpower is going up faster. That's good. I'm way behind on guns, though, so I'm not going to have those troops anytime soon. I'm not building tanks, but I do need that anti-tank gun. And let's get more rifles built, because those extra rifles will be important. Agrarian reform. I am trying to get down this. And I think I'm going to do the Malaksa because of the civilian factories. Then hit up the steel. Then the IAR. Then the oil, etc. But I'm going to go down here. I need world tension higher. Nope. We're going to leave you out of it. Army defense or offense. Infantry. Well, that's what we've got. Let's grab it. Good, no problem. Yay, we've got our new bomber. Now let's get our new bomber. It's always good to have air support. I can't produce aircraft right now because I definitely don't have the resources. And I'd rather wait till I have the new tech anyways. Just following the path. While I wait for this. I need that 25% world tension, but right now we're at 0. Because nothing special's happening. This gets wrapped up, that'll be good. Germany decides to do something like the Rhineland. That will be good. The UK starts some BS that might help. Neither of those is going to help me. Let's grab that anti-tank gun. Mexico going into a civil war will help if once the peace is signed. Maybe that will raise world tension. Let's go ahead and do limited conscription. Japan declaring war will help. Okay, we're at 15% world tension. I just need 10 more. I want my factories building, so I'm not going to give in to him. Good. Let's do this. Trying to get that factory production up, as I said earlier. We have a backlog of guns to get through. Wait. Did I read that right? Communist China joined the Greater East Asian Co. Alright, we got some catching up to do. Yeah, Communist China joined the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. So the Communists are allied with Japan. Craziness. France is allied with Czechoslovakia in the French Entente. Medzamorsy has been formed between Poland and Lithuania. That is Lithuania, isn't it? Yeah, Lithuania. Good. The world is going crazy, and I love it. Because I didn't tell any of that to happen. You can set it up so that the game now will do all sorts of crazy things. You can force the Germans to go democratic. But I didn't want to do it. Base game. No changes. Now we just gotta wait patiently. Hey, Amelia Earhart lived. Awesome. Nothing. Synthetic rubber. Carrier effort out of Italy. That's interesting. Improve railways. First air fleet. Mexico's gonna lose. US isn't doing anything special. Alright. Nothing truly special is happening in the world. Let's do that, which will get us the steel back. Alright. that. Long-term plans. I'm gonna hold off on getting the iron because I'm just waiting for this to go through. I love the fact that everybody's loading up on my borders, but I am not a threat to most of these people. Council of People's Commissars, you're going fascist. Makes it easy for me to declare war on you. Let's do the fuel per oil, because I have a lot of oil. So I'll get a lot of fuel. Unassigned division, even them out. We will train 2 more divisions. Slow and steady build up, that's what I've got to do. We'll leave all that alone. Go for the offensive, not grow for the offensive. This is why I normally record in the evening, because I am far more awake. Alright, we're actually at that time, I just realized. So, we're going to grab the next focus, and that is where we will call it. So, I will try and get another one of these out for next week. Until then, and maybe I'll get it out earlier in the week, but until then, I forgot what I normally say. Well, whatever. I hope you guys have a great time, a great week, and enjoy whatever gaming you're playing.